We're going to get started in just over 5 minutes, guys. So if you're in group 1, 2, and 3, just be present, be ready, be alert. Don't be alarmed, just be alert. That's 5 minutes. Who's ready for some racing? I feel you should all be ready now. It's time to get started. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the Australian International Air Show 2019 at Avalon. Here we are at the drone racing tent with the Airforce, the Army, the Navy, and the New Zealand Defence Force, not to mention local FPV club EastsideFPV. And we're here doing a marathon of racing and qualifying and all sorts of action. We've done a whole day yesterday. It was go to woe, sunrise to sunset. And we've got through 22 pilots with a qualifying time on the board. This competition will battle it down to 16 on Friday, and then we'll go through a elimination process and final four. There will also be a Army versus Air Force battle on Friday, and we'll also have a New Zealand's redemption from the MIRDT. Can they win versus Australia? Who will take home the trophy this time? That's all kicking off Friday, though. So for today, our schedule is 2 groups of practice. We're going to do heats 1, 2, 3 from 9:30 to 12:30. Give them a solid 3 hours to improve their times on that board there. You want to be ideally in the number 1 spot if you're BMS Thomas, and basically try and battle out. The cutoff is going to be about 16 right now. So sitting in 16th place on the bubble will be Shep with a 61.48. 15th place, Macca NZ with 59.44. Just in time, 59.16 seconds. That's across 3 laps there. His best 3 consecutive laps. Sav in 13th place there with 54.62. We have Tizza on 53.8, 53.66 for Cam in 11th place. Louis sitting comfortably on 10th there with 52.25. And then jumping up about 4 seconds earlier, we have Flaps in 9th place, 48.67. I hope Flaps has done some solid repairs, because I felt he left early yesterday with no working quads, so he might need to get ready for Friday and have something working by then, I hope. Moving up on the ladder there is Josh Nato, 8th place with 43.73. 7th place, Dello, 43.28 seconds. And then a second ahead there, roughly, is Mittens on 6th place there. He's our Eastside member. He won't be returning till Saturday or Friday or so that's kind of... That's where he's going to stay, and he's basically going to be bumped down slowly if anyone gets above him there. In 5th place, the father of BMS Thomas, BMS Paul, 40.3 seconds there. Solid effort. Scored that time early in the morning and hasn't seemed to have bested yet. That was clocking him at the 3rd place earlier, but he did bump down 2 places as Jenko on 4th place now with a 39.28 pushed him down, and Kuato 35.77 sitting comfortably in 3rd place. We get to our top 2 that are on the qualifying board now. 2nd place, our industry pilot X-Tech, 33.06 seconds. That's a good 2.7 seconds against the next pilot there, but again, another stunning 6 seconds ahead of him across the top 3 qualifying laps is world champion BMS Thomas. He's here to ruin dreams and hopes, and basically show you how it's all done and how tight and how fast you can naturally traverse this course without crashing out. That's effectively the results from yesterday. We're going to do more of the same. So Group 1 of heats 1, 2, 3 will go from 9:30 to 12:30. We'll take a half-hour break of some freestyle practice, repairs, maybe a bit of flying the whoops if we have any VIPs that want to come through and do it. This event is not currently open to the public until Friday afternoon, so this is just defense and industry, aviation, aerospace sort of companies sitting around. There's a huge display behind me there. It goes for at least a kilometre or something. I've not even seen the start of it. And I can see all around me all sorts of huge planes I've never seen before, like up close. And at some point today, there'll be some displays of loud jets taking off that'll completely rupture my eardrums. And I will probably have a ringing sensation for the rest of my life. Good times, good times. Look forward to it. We're going to move over to the first qualifying group now. It's time to summon Dello, Tulip, MT, and BMS Thomas to the start line. I have a frozen DVR, though. Not good. Just might work on that slight technical difficulty right now in real time. This is Timmy's Technical Tips 101. There we go. I've just had to power cycle the capture card, a very key device there that will summon these analog video secret frequencies from a security camera DVR into the glorious laptop that does the glorious stream that lets you guys at home tune in and watch what's happening. We've been slowly improving on small little defects throughout the day. If we have any, if you're on the live stream, you can feel free to jump on the YouTube chat there, send lovely messages of love and prosperity, hopes and prayers if you feel the need, and I can read them out to you and you know, let people know you're here. So yeah, if you're at home watching, if you wanted to be here but couldn't be here, a couple of people spring to mind, let us know and we can send your love to your favorite pilot. Yeah, that sort of thing. All right. And if there's any issues with the stream at all, any audio problems, let me know, and I can try and fix as we go. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume it's all good. Should be all good. Should be. All right. Got BMS Thomas powered on the line there. I think we're a couple of other pilots are down there. My vision of the starting mat is somewhat blocked, but I see other people joining him there. We'll just wait for their videos to come online. Okay, there's race band 3. That'll be Dello. And MT is now powered on as well, just waiting on Tulip to power on. And we'll check this magical little device. Oh, okay, so Tulip's still doing repairs. No worries, bro, you got 3 hours. This will be a 3-pilot race. You could technically miss the whole day, Paul, I'm sure, and you'll still be in the finals. You're going to have all day to do that, Paul. Just relax. Settle down. There's no need to shout. All right, ignore these 2 channels here. These are just duplicates. Normally we're configured to run 6 or even 8 up at a time, but we're just doing a comfortable 4 today. Keeping it real, keeping it smooth. Looks like you're all ready, yeah, pilots? If you thumbs up when, yeah, cool. Let's get started. All right, arm your quads. Launch on the turn in less than 5. BMS Thomas and Dello are both on lap 2. BMS Thomas clocking a 13.04, Dello with a 17.6. But then there's BMS Thomas again, immediately back into yesterday's pace with a 10.16. I think his lowest yesterday was something in the 8 territory, perhaps the high 7s. Either way, insane in the membrane. Sorry, I just didn't know you couldn't see me there. There we go, Thomas with a 9.16 on lap number 4. Obviously, this is his first real battery of the day. He's just getting warmed up here because that time is then being brought down again to a 9.5. If you can see that there, yeah, the last lap down the bottom left in that little red box there. If you want to see live, we'll show you all this at the end though. Not to worry. 9.2. Just scrape a quarter second off each time, each lap. These rounds may be 3 minutes, but this quad here is only going to last a minute and a half before the battery's toast. He's powering the throttle there. You'll notice that BMS Thomas runs only the finest equipment, sponsored by the likes of TBS and Impulse RC and probably about a dozen other names that I can't remember right now. I'll have to bring up that sheet later on. Whoa. Don't worry, Dello, it's okay. No one was watching. Everyone was watching. All right, this round has 1 minute 10 still to go, Dello, so you're still, the track's all yours. MT's tumbling around in the grass somewhere, but he's back up and getting around. I haven't seen a lap from MT yet, though. He seems to be struggling somewhere around the course in the corner. Dello, though, you've got 6 laps on the board so far, with a top 3 consecutive 47.3. 45 seconds left on the clock on this run here. Let's get Group 2 ready on the way there on the sideline. Tizza flaps just in time, and Angry Bird. 3 out of 4 of the pilots in the next group did compete yesterday, but Angry Bird joins us recently from Canberra. He's hoping to make his mark today. Just remember, first battery, go easy on it. No pressure. Stop saying send it. The people in the back here are really the worst hecklers at making people cause unneeded expenses in their lives. All right, this round's over. There's the buzzer. Ding-a-ding-ding. All right, let's look at the results there. BMS Thomas with 8 laps. The pace is not really a thing in this thing here. We're not judging by that. We're only looking for your top 3 consecutive, but he clocked a 27.96 on that run there. That's not an improvement on his existing best from yesterday, but, I mean, it's a damn good time. I'd be happy with that time for sure. All right, we can get, so the track is clear. Go retrieve your quads, obviously. And Group 2, come on out at your earliest convenience. You can see the camera in the top right there, the pit cam. There's our pilots, that's where they sit. That was Group 1 just walking on by. If you see a duplicate pilot due to the same surname in the t-shirt, that's because they've got some new technology here at the Army and they've cloned certain pilots just to try and give them double the chances. They're definitely the same person, I assure you there. Just checking the little technical explorer view there. Fat Shark 7 is definitely active. Slightly tweak that while I can on the fly. Definitely like tweaking things on the fly here at the AIA 2019 Avalon Air Show. This is the FPV drone race tent here. You can join us live on YouTube. I presume if you're watching at home, you're already on that platform. So, not that exciting actually. Alright, next group's up now. They've just put their quads on the line. I've got 3 out of 4 video. Waiting on our mate Flaps to get powered on and change the channel. I assume he's out there still. Alright, looks like they're all ready to go now. I was just sharing that live stream out there. Live stream link out there. That was good to do. Yeah, video looks pretty even. The little reading device is quite far away. And I will point out that, Tizzy, your video still sucks. But, I mean, deal with it. Guys, you're all ready to go. Can I get a thumbs up? Yeah, get a better VTX, I think. It's just the output signal's weak, that's all. Here we go. Oh, Helix, there's your first problem. Pilots, arm your quads. We'll go live on the turn in less than 5. Why is this not going to work? Saying hello to the 3 people watching our live stream currently. It's probably a little early and most people should be probably working anyway, so cheers for tuning in. We've got Flaps on lap 2, Tizzer on lap 2. They got a 24.7 and a 25.7 respectively. There's a second separation there between those two. Very evenly matched competition. Angry Bird's just getting around, just wanted to feel his way through the track, but he's clocked a lap there, 42.65. Just get a time on the board, Angry Bird, for your first run. That's my advice. Timmy's pro tips. Oh, don't do that. That was Angry Bird right there, just kissing the roof of the tent. You did not puncture it, though, I'm pleased to say. And just in time, he's just hanging out. Found himself a nice bit of net to make in and just sort of groom himself there and make a spider web. Don't try and turtle out of the net. That's also another pro tip from Tim. You will you'll burn something up, almost guaranteed. And you won't get out of the net. Especially if you're upside down on the net over there looking down at spectators. We had a bit of that action before. Angry Bird, it's his first battery. Just relax. He's got to get used to the height restrictions of this this tent. Normally we're free as a bird, flying in parks with all the ceiling height we could ever need. Only up to 400 meters, though, I will say, for the Kazaa watchers out there. Never higher. And under this tent, we're restricted down to what? 6 meters at some points? 4 and 16 meters. It's akin to flying indoors anywhere, really. Got to go nicely. Got to be gentle. 1 minute left on the clock, boys, for this round. The group after this will be... I haven't memorized it. If my mouse is getting funky, I might change the batteries in it. Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, and BMS Paul, you are up next in 40 seconds. Alright, that should fix it. Timmy's IT work on the side here. That's why I was leaning over. Let me show you the pilots. That's not that view. There they are. You can see Tizzer in the foreground there. Very solid focus there. Despite his video, he has managed to get around the track and clock 6 laps. Clocking a top 3 consec there of 108.7. The buzz is over. Please land. Flaps there, you got 3 laps. Your best 3 in that run there was 51.2. And Angry Bird, time on the board. First go. Well done, my friend. 129.199. All you do now is slowly just ease into your comfort zone and just scrape some time away from that. Over you go. But that's the main goal, right? Your quad's still going to fly again already? No repairs, no props? You did kiss the ceiling, though, a few times. I did like that. All right, we'll conclude this run here. I'll press the magic buttons that do the magic work. All right, there's the results, guys. I'll just take a quick look at the results page over there while the next group gets ready. You can see we've got Angry Bird now with the time. Well, not yet, but shortly will. He will appear at the number 23rd spot, perhaps, somewhere. Once my assistant director of racing excellence, Rhett Mooney, will punch in those numbers there into the magical spreadsheet that does the magical presentations. There we are, Angry Bird, bam, he's joined the flock at position 23 with an 89.2. Paul, you're really ready. You're really up now. All right. No. Okay. Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, and BMS Paul, you're up now. Someone's already on BMS Paul's channel, though. No, someone's already on his channel. Angus, did you change channels yesterday? What were you yesterday? Yeah, you are on Race Band 3 now. So I just let Angus change his channel first. He's traversing through the intricate menus of OSD, and he's going to change the letters and change the number. R3, that's right. Don't worry, we've got plenty of time today. We've got a 3-hour block for you guys. Effectively, you're each getting an hour of airtime each on this track. Depending on the turnover there, we're expecting you to probably get, I don't know, a heap of rounds. What do you reckon, Rhett? 6 or 7 rounds in that time? I think more. Probably 10 or so. A lot. Sub 40 seconds, Paul. That's what cheering out from fellow club member Rhett Mooney. He says that you need to basically bump Jenko back out of the top 4 spot. Get rid of him. We don't want him in there. Take his jobs. Durka-dur. All right, guys, you all ready? Just give me a thumbs up of ready gestures. I accept your gestures, and we're going to proceed now. Kicking off now, guys. This is your first qualifying battery of the day. Go nicely. Arm your quads and launch on the tone in less than 5. Click it. Oh, Angus, Grand Angus already gone to static, but no, it's just low video. That is the example of such poor signal because your antenna is buried into the ground there that it looks like you may as well be powered off. Times on the board so far. Jenko's on lap 3, BMS Paul on lap 3. Neck and neck between their times there. BMS Paul with a 14.85, and Jenko just doing now lap 3 on a 17.59. If I toggle this, I go away. Uh-oh. Cannot see. I don't know what happened there. Presumably I'm still here. No, don't launch anyway. Got it. No, I just lost the view for a second. It's all good. BMS Paul's on lap 7. Lap 6 there got him a 14.84. All right, guys, that run's done. 55 seconds left to go. We'll get Group 3 up now. Sav, Togs, Thikolas, and Josh Nato. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna do a quick teak. Sorry? Yeah. Are you ready? Fat Shark 7. Oh, no, sorry. I forgot. No. Abandoned. Sorry, it's back to Group 1 now. Yeah, Dello, Tulip, MT, BMS Thomas. The software here shows Group 5, but that's really the afternoon group we're going to return to after hours. So I was just following through in the consecutive just there. That's my thing. Don't worry. Oh, S doesn't work. All right, let me just try the button then. Yeah, we're done. Back to up to Sav, Toad. No, that's the fifth group. First group. Oh, we need to just duplicate that now. No, we're just testing stuff. Just settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Is Tulip ready? Oh, he's changing channels. Still on one, yep. All right, we've got video up for everyone here. Just currently got the scores from the other round in front of me. Just while we just punch those into the results page. We'll get underway in just a moment. Do we have do you have someone missing? No Tulip. Okay, well that's it. It's a 3-horse race this run. Good, good. Let's get going then. Pilots, arm your quads. Loading up the right heat now. That's probably pretty key. I don't want to make a mistake like that. Arm your quads. We'll go live on the tone in less than 5. Shout out from Super Dizzy Di on the live stream. Morning peeps, looking forward to watching a ripper day. It definitely will be. Di, thank you for shouting out. Shout out from my sister Lauren watching at home. Hello, good morning. This is me all day. And shout out to EastsideFPV Melbourne. Yes, good morning. It's a lovely morning here at the AIA 2019 Avalon Air Show. Watching BMS Thomas rip it. Padello getting crunchy with some steel over there. Not a good outcome. But he's gotten back up. And MT getting around the track as well. BMS Thomas clocking a 9.4 and then an 8.959. He's already under the sub 9 second club right now. Dello trying to keep up. But it's just too hectic. Yeah, the whoosh sound of BMS Thomas as he whooshes past us at the start-finish gate here. There we go, yeah, a lap of 8, a lap of 8, and a lap of 8. It's almost like his brain just hits record when he does a good lap and then he just replays it a couple of times. He's already on lap number 9. Where's that battery going? It's saying too much, Tom. You're at sub 14 volts. Is for Bolton. You haven't got a battery sponsor yet, have you? They probably wouldn't want to. Too expensive. 5 8-second laps in a row. Oh, wow. And that's actually, I think that's bumped your time up a bit. Yeah, you took a whole second of your time, so more consistent laps there. You got a 26.396. Rear dick. 1 minute left on the clock for this round here. Let's get Group 2 summoned and on standby. Tizza, Flaps, Just in Time, and Angry Bird. Yes, you're right, Di. Dang, autopilot man is a machine. If only the batteries lasted twice as long. 30 seconds left on the clock there for Dello. Not long to go. Lap number 9, he's on number 10. He's going to complete a 10th lap, or no. He obeys his battery warning. Yeah, 12 volt. That's definitely, your camera is about to shut off not long after that. I can betcha. All right, that run's done with 12 seconds to spare. Go collect your quads. The track is clear. They would if I was flying. Sure thing, Di. When do you come out? Are you visiting Friday? You're a Saturday, Sunday crew. Let us know. All right, the pilots are going out now to put their quads on the starting line. Tulip over to my left, just quickly adjusting his channel there. Race band 3. Do you want to wiggle it around? Paul? Wiggle your thing. Look at you, move your camera. I can't see anything. Oh, there you go. No? No. No, the answer's no. Oh, okay, there you go. Race band 3. Yeah, you're good. I see you on 3. You're not up now, though. Just come back and stand by and do it right after this run. Alright, in this group we got Tizza on race band 3, Flaps on race band 4, Just in Time, Fat Shark 5, and Angry Bird, Fat Shark 7. Alright, we'll see Die here on Saturday and Sunday. Represent. Track is clear. I'll just wait for some thumbs up. Ha! Bam! They all do it like shooting out. Let's get going. Gentlemen, arm your quads and launch on the tone in less than 5. Very shortly, I swear. Oh, Tizza takes a tumble already. Currently disarmed. Angry Bird's still in the starting line and Just in Time, just, you know, coasting around like a senior citizen. No digs, man. I mean, just taking it easy, you know. There's plenty to see. Good sights to see under this tent here. He wants to get a good look at that Airforce flag and admire its good presentation up there on the guide wire. That's all. All right, I've got Flaps on lap 2 there. He clocked a 21.09 and Just in Time with a 35.274. Flaps has done lap 2 already with another 20 point something. And Angry Bird 48.758 on lap 2 now. This track today has been provided by local club EastsideFPV. Thanks to Red Mooney for dragging all this stuff out here to set it up a track that is fun to navigate and fits within this tight space. We're also using the EastsideFPV 8-way timing system. Please don't smash a quad into it. They're very expensive. I hear they're becoming rare. Looks like Tizza's retired for this round there with 125 remaining. Can't take off, no arm, no love. Flaps takes a tumble in the grass there, but very graceful. It was gentle. He clocked 5 laps, best being a 9. You got a 15.49 in there though, and your goggle battery died. Too busy repairing quads last night to remember to charge certain batteries. Yeah, you gave me that look of yes. It's alright, go put it on charge now, right? You got this power over there. And is it to the point where it actually turned off on you? Oh, okay. It was, your goggles were beeping and you were just ignoring the beep. Oh, look at that. Tizza getting back up with 40 seconds remaining. You can get a couple of laps in now before this round is over. Gives Rhett some time to punch in those numbers of the landed pilots into the spreadsheet there. 30 seconds remaining on this clock here. Tizza, first lap, 2:28.45. Yeah, you know why. Let's see if you can do better than that. Ah, double whammy in the face. Pinch, punch, and that's all she wrote. Oh, I thought we were going to get like 4 laps then and just sneak it in, but yeah. In the grass, that's all she wrote. Alright, all over to you. Alright, here we go. Next group coming up now. That's group 2 for the day. That's awesome. I didn't know that shortcut. All right. Group 3 up now. Sorry, that's Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, and BMS Paul. All right, BMS 4, yes, you've clocked a 12.9. It was your fast lap, and it was in qualifying group battery 2 yesterday. 'Cause 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 'c So the fastest lap from BMS Thomas on the track altogether was qualifying round 9. That was actually today, right? That was an 8 point. No, that was just then, yeah. So 8.699 is the fastest single lap we've seen on this track here. Yes, you're good on 4, Tulip. Get on out there and flourish and show us your pedals. Oh, you're not in this group now, are you? No, you're in the first group. Yeah, the first group that we'll go back to. Group 3, we'll get back to group 1 after this. Yes. Race band 3 for Grand Angus. You can see the pilots getting ready there in the pit cam, and then you can see me here sitting with a lovely red tarp behind me. Blocks the sun. I was turning into a dark silhouette yesterday. It was not ideal. Super Dizzy Die says, go Moondog. Yeah, go Moondog. In terms of go hard in those spreadsheets in that lifetime. Just waiting on one pilot to power on there and put his quad on the line. Is everyone good to go? All good, Angus? Yep. Cool. Let's get this started, guys. Kicking off now. This is your qualifying battery number 2 of the day. Arm your quads. Launch on the turn in less than 5. Oh, Jenko, you should know better than that. Stop smashing to the roof. Is there something wedged in there now? That wasn't there yesterday. All right, Jenko, 4 laps down. Oh. Yeah, Di, you're right. The video on the quads is a bit dodgy. That's because they're pretty beat up at this point. It's not the receivers. We're using the EastsideFPV Immersion RC Duos. Quality receivers there provided by Immersion RC. Except for that annoying cricket sound they make as they switch diversity there. That's not Tim doesn't like that. Keep it away from me. Drives me insane. Still got 18 seconds left on the clock for this run here. It's and we got one pilot still flying, but Louis is landing it. He's calling it a day for this run here. 10 seconds remaining. Let's go see the results. BMS Paul, 7 laps down with an 18.9 or 14.6 there. That just changed in front of me. Oh, you're fixing stuff. All right, BMS Paul, you got your top 3 consec there was 41.5, not the sub 40 we were hoping you'd get. Jenko, Jenko, 7 laps down. You did a 12.3 there, and your best 3 then was 43.979. Louis the Fly, 8 laps done, most number of laps of the pilots here. You got a 54.3 in your top 3 consec. Grand Angus, 108.4. We'll just put those into the sheet now, and we'll get the third group. That was group 3 then. We're back to group 1. That's Dello and Co. Come on down. Yes, you are. You're in Group 1. Just remember, you're in Group 1, Thomas. Let's just take a quick look at our results page. The background video there is courtesy of Flaps, risking his dear precious GoPro on the track yesterday during the hot heat in the middle of the day. You'll see he crashes out at the end there after about a minute. Still got first place BMS Thomas. He's managed to do a better lap time this morning than yesterday, bringing his total top 3 consec down to 26.4. I still believe he's a cyborg, not really a human. It's impossible. In second place, X-Tech. He'll be in the afternoon group. He might try and claw back some precious seconds there. How do you feel about that? He's over to the side of me there. With a 33.06. And in third place, Quato from New Zealand, 35.77. Then the number 4 and 5 spot is a battle between Jenko and BMS Paul. About 1 second across the 3 laps separates their 2 times there. So we're egging on Paul. We wanted to try and claw back that number 4 spot, so Jenko will then retaliate with pushing harder and making it rain, like bits of Impulse RC Helix from the roof or something. The roof here is definitely not forgiving. A slight tap with it kind of pushes you down, you know? It's like a giant, inverted trampoline. Yeah. Hello to the 6 people watching our live stream. Say hi on the YouTube chat if you feel so inclined. Otherwise, that's all right. Don't need to. Up now will be Dello, Tulip, MT, BMS Thomas. Tulip, I saw you already on your channel before. Are you out there? Is he? Oh, is he out there? Is he out there? Is Tulip out there? He's gone MIA again. Oh, well. That's okay. You'll have another opportunity in about 15 minutes to do another run. This is qualifying round 10, carrying on from yesterday's numbers. We hit 7 qualifying rounds yesterday. So this is the third, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is the third qualifying battery of the day for the first half of the group. We got Dello on race band 3, Empty Spot on Tulip race band 4, MT Fat Shark 5, and BMS Thomas Fat Shark 7. We'll get going now. I assume you've given me a thumbs up in some way, shape, or form. Press this button. All right, pilots. Arm your quads. Launch on the turn in less than 5. The official Dan Man. Hi Tim, cool track. Thanks Dan Man. Can't take any credit for the track though. I sort of just rocked up and it was already built for me. That's how I like to roll, even at our local club. Shout out to the boys from CMRC watching at home. Clearly those who are either off work today or, can subtly stare at YouTube all day while I work. Mad props. Tiptoe through the tulips from Biz FPV. That's right, tulips, we're missing you. This is your time to shine, but you're absent. The bulb has not yet flourished through the soil. Needs more water. Someone go pour some water on him. Time so far, BMS Thomas with an 8.839 in the last lap there. He's about to hit his 5th lap now. There we go, 9.28. Top 3 consec so far, 27.47. Tom makes it look just so easy, says Super Dizzy Die. He does, I know, right? Ridiculous. He's already done with more than a minute and a half remaining. Thank you, Just in Time, for delivering us some well-needed refreshments, a.k.a. the classic sausage roll. "50 seconds remaining on the clock. Stello's still up in the air, but and then as I start talking, he just decides to land, I hope. Dello, you got 7 laps down there. Your best top 3 consec from that was a 43.823. Not your best yet, I don't think, is it? It'll get there. It's up there. 0.6 off. So you just got to push it a little bit harder. All right. Just captured that replay. It's all good to go if we want to replay that, but no need now. These guys are so damn ready that they're already going out. So the turnaround between these heats is super tight. The faster their turnaround, the more batteries they get. We're on a 3-hour schedule for the first group here. Heats 1, 2, 3 over and over and over again. Then we'll take a nice extended break to do some practice, freestyle, whatever you want to do. I'm going to go check out the amazing air show here for a little bit. I hear there's lots of planes, lots of trade shows. And it's going to be ridiculous throughout the weekend. I'm told that the last year was 160,000 public visitors across the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'll be trapped here. So this is my opportunity to get a wander around and take some photos of the lovely planes and the helicopters and all the amazing things that you never normally see. If you're planning on coming down throughout the weekend, buy some earplugs. Definitely a pro tip there. Hearing can't be repaired. It doesn't grow back like your arms when they get severed. Get it? It's a joke. Yeah. Just going to toggle this back and activate this for another second. Yeah. A lot of action going on this laptop here. It's powering through like a champion. Guess who we're waiting on? Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I do know what to say. That's alright. Did you charge your goggle pack or did you just pull a spare out? You stole someone else's. I hope they're aware. The sneaky thing would be swap it with Jenko's pack when he's not looking, so he goes out to the line. Is this your module still in? Yeah, I saw you snag that yesterday on the net and ripped it out just as you were going out. That was definitely a moment of... Yeah, for sure. Alright, here he is, powering on race band 4. Local CMRC club member Flaps. I don't know. I think it's because it's a bird related wing type thing. I'm sure there's nothing predatorial or inappropriate about it. Honestly. Alright, looks like they're all ready. Gentlemen, thumbs up as your universal indicator for I'm ready for you. Good, good. I'm your quads. We'll go live on the tone in less than 5. That was a very short 5. No rest to the wicked here. These boys are learning a hard lesson in long-term endurance of quad racing. Most of the time, we're just sort of flying one day a month and wrecking all our stuff and then repairing for a whole month. These guys got to last an endurance marathon of 6 days in a tight enclosure where these 5-inch quads are not normally meant to be bound up. They're meant to be free as a bird, free to fly wherever they please. Flaps, tis a Angry Bird all on lap 2 now. Angry Flaps time from BizFPV shouting you out there. Flaps is now on lap 3. Done a 16 flat then. That's good. Keep this up and you might push someone off the board a bit. I'm going to quickly toggle myself away to have a bite of the sausage roll if you don't mind. Crunchy sound was Angry Bird making sweet, sweet love to the start-finish gate. Nice flaps. Shout out from Zachariah Martin Taylor on YouTube there. Zach, my condolences for you not being able to attend today. We wish you were here. On the plus side, though, your quads would not have impacted such quad damage over such a marathon of destruction. Jenko sends his love. Makes that little heart-shaped thing with his hands and then like sort of kisses it. Some sort of, yeah, he's doing that gesture to me over there. He can come blow a kiss if you want to come around and do that. Or send him, give him a message.
Hey Zach, where's my 10% off at Rising Sun?
Allegedly, you need to give a coupon discount code. I hear it's going around. I heard. You may as well it may as well be a perpetual one that lasts forever. It seems to. Oh, he made Tizza crash. That's good. Or who'd you make Justin crash? Oh, Angry Bird getting crunchy in the back section there. He's upside down in the grass and also just in time. Just in time to bury his head in the sand. Is this your own quad, Justin, or have you stolen someone's for this? Someone else's. If you have a quad that isn't broken, feel free to give it to Justin Time. He'll make sure he brings it back in several pieces. Response from Zach MT to you, Jenko. Haha, yeah, I'm working at smoking bulk durries watching the live stream. Jenko better win to get 10% off. He can try. I don't know what to say about that. Good luck. All right, that round is over. We're going to go to the next group now. That'll be group 3 again, I believe. All right, there's some changes to the leaderboard, I've been told. Let's go and have a little squizzles at the qualifying results. Where's the movement? Where's the movement, you say? Who are we looking at? Oh, there we go. Tizza, you've bumped up to 10th place, 51.71. That pushes Louis and those guys down a notch. Louis now in 11th place, Cam in 12th, 7th, 13th, just in time in 14th, Macca and Zed in 15th, Shep 16th, Nicholas 17th, Tulip 18th. Any other movements, Red? Are we Angry Bird, he's up. No, what has he moved up, is he? Because they're low voltage, Paul. That's why your quads say low voltage. The volts are insufficient. Angry Bird moving up 2 places now, the 21st spot there with that run. 73.26, you're just ahead of Fava and Rook. Still more room to improve if you want. Otherwise, it's looking pretty good, though. Shep still number 16th place on the bubble for Friday's elimination race we'll be doing. And yeah, no other shout-outs in the meantime. Summoning Dello, Tulip, MT, and BMS Thomas to the racing line. All right. I see videos for 4 pilots on the line now. Dello featuring in the Race Band 3 channel, frequency of 5732. Tulip on 5769. This is going off math here. If my brain has been committed to memorizing these frequencies, it's definitely wasted brain space. And MT Fat Shark 5 5820. And BMS Thomas Fat Shark 7 5860 megahertz. All fully legal within the legal ACMA bands. We don't like to break any rules around here. And this tent construction is fully certified by MAAA, CASA, in person. They came out Monday and said, thumbs up, bros, this is good. We've been given all the approvals, all the boxes have been ticked. We're too legit to quit. Definitely group 3 now. Dello, Tulip, MT, BMS, Thomas. No, wait, sorry, we've, no, sorry. I can only read off what's on the screen next to me, though. Like, I take no blame for that one. Up now will be Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, and BMS Paul. Does that sound right to you guys? Is that acceptable? It's good with you? It's good with me. What's going on, Thomas? What are you thinking about? You're leaning over and like you want to whisper sweet whispers into my ear. Come tell me. Come tell me. Oh, yeah.
Basically, I've been taking note of the fact that it's like a circus tent, right? But I don't know any circus tent where there'd be like dirt on the ceiling from quads hitting it.
Yeah. It's like the dirt on cars when someone's like drawn a picture on it, but the inverse of that on the tent. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty fun to see. But yeah, it's a good venue. It's really fun to fly here. So.
Are you responsible for any of those marks on the roof?
I am now.
Oh, just in the last run?
Yeah, I just tried to take a different line. It was a bit too wide, so ended up clipping the top. Thankfully, didn't even scratch a prop. I think it hit battery first. So lucky me, I got to live to fly another day with that quad.
Well, at least you didn't do pull an X-Tech and puncture a small hole in the tent. We can see one little ray of sunshine coming out the roof there. Allegedly, that was him, but we're not pointing fingers at all. I mean, they don't want to come after him for repairing the tent.
Yeah, well, that's an impressive little hole to puncture. So good angle, I guess, to hit that just the right spot to puncture it. But yeah,
the prop will do it, won't it?
Yeah, it'll do it at the right angle. I think it just depends. Sometimes they just sort of deflect, but yeah.
We can come back and do more of this later. It's time to get going. Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, Beamus, Paul, thumbs up to indicate that you are ready. Yeah, good enough. Here we go. Here we go. This is too much. Arm your quads, gents. Go live on the tone in less than 5. Good start, Jenko, but then not so good. 14.9 for that. Oh. Grand Angus got a lap in there, but then smashed that as well. The start-finish gate corner, I think we believe is the most challenging part of this track here, because you pretty much got to commit to a sharp sweeping turn into the gate before you've even seen it. So if you relax too much, you'll go wide and like fly into the net towards the spectators. They'll like that. And if you go too sharp, you'll clip that Impulse RC flag and it'll push you to the ground. If you've just joined the live stream, we're here at the AIA 2019 Avalon Air Show. This is the FPV drone race, the first of its kind in Australia, to be held at the airport while planes are actually flying and doing displays nearby. This is an endurance marathon too of 6 straight days of racing. It's intense. It's definitely way more than I've been prepared to handle before, so I need to conserve my energy, channel my inner chakra, and make sure that I make it through to Sunday without collapsing in a heap. But not only me, these pilots have got to go through that. These guys there have also need to sort of conserve their quads, not destroy everything on the first day. And if they do, they've got to work out how to repair. So look, Jenko's going to have to maybe do some repairs or reassessment of his situation there, get it aircraft certified before he returns to the flying field. 1 minute 10 remaining. No laps from BMS Paul. All right, BMS Paul, failure to start. Quad won't arm. Okay. Fly a different quad, I guess. You got another one, I sure. Like, shouldn't you guys come with like a little trailer full of quads? I think you should have 50 by now. You do. Are they all in flying condition too? Yeah, wow. 50 quads-ish in flying condition. Yeah. Some of them will go into a museum one day, I think. Just pick which one you want to donate to the museum one day. I think the one that'll go on the shelf. Probably that first Helix or something. Who knows? All right, guys. 25 seconds left on the clock, but this game is over. Let's move on to the next group. All right, there we go. Jenko, 5 laps done. His best lap was a 15.6. Top 3 consec there was a 44.2. Louis the Fly got 6 laps in. His top 3 consec was 55.5. And Grain Angus, 1 lap down. Not good enough for a top 3 consec this time. But it was a 26.5, so good job all the same. And BMS Paul with a flat straight 0. No damage done, but obviously no laps done either, so I don't know, you can't really applaud that. Anyway, back to Group 1. Dello, Tulip, MT, and BMS Thomas. Yeah, you can put your quads there on that table. We've made some space for you just to dump your stuff there. Eastside Pilot yesterday, Mittens just left his quads and transmitter and stuff just on this table here. If they're left unclaimed, though, we're going to eBay them to the army. Oh, I'll give them to the Raffies. Why? Why them? Oh, because they're destroying them. Okay. Little slight dig from the army to the RAF there. They're going to need more quads because they're destroying them at a more rapid rate. Let's see who's left by Friday, though, Tizza. Let's see. Red room from Lee Jackson. He's watching now. Yes, it is the red room. And yes, I was talking about you leaving all your quads with us. It's a good thing you took them home, because some of the guys were eyeing them off. You know, they could use a spare at this point. All right, online now is BMS Thomas on Fat Shark 7. And I'm getting some receiving signals there in the race band 3 territory for Dello. Yeah, he's a... No, that was Tulip again. I thought he had his channel sorted. All right. So when it comes to this group here, we'll probably actually interrupt the stream at around the 12:30 mark and restream again. We're going to have to do some administrative work that involves removing the power and the internet from the setup here, which means I can't send a messenger pigeon with USB sticks to the local YouTube office. I'll have to just deal with a short break. But don't worry, we'll come back live again and resume everything as it always was. Do we have Tulip in this run, or is he out again? Mate, get it together. Yeah. All right, never mind. Here we go. Dello, MT, and BMS Thomas, it's your time to shine. Arm your quads and launch on the turn in less than 5. All right, Dello just hanging out in the net and just joined by MT just then. It's a party in the net, guys. Watch out for that spider. BMS Thomas, this is a one-man show right now. He's ripping around showing us all how it's done. Zigzagging, zipping, and zooping. See how he fully commits to that turn there? This is textbook definition of send it. A 9.05. Followed by 8.979. That was lap 6. Just close your eyes, guys, and just soak in the sound of those propellers biting the air hard like a hungry alligator. As it whooshes past the pilot pits. Gives you a feeling of the adrenaline rush, the speed, the focus that he has. Definitely using all the Jedi mind tricks to stay focused there. And just nursing him for the last lap because that's kind of towards the end of where the battery goes. 1 minute 28 remaining on that run there. That round is over. Yes, there was. There's the results. BMS Thomas, 9 laps in 1 minute 28. But your best top 3 consec there was 26.867. Is that an improvement? No. 26.3 was your best. All right, just chatting to BMS Thomas. He was just talking about how he takes his race lines. He reckons it's all pretty tight, but he reckons he can do the spiral area at the top a bit better. But in doing so, maybe more of a risky line and could easily hit the top of the net. So we might see that in the next couple of qualifying runs, just to test it out for science. But it might not be the safest move during the elimination rounds. It might be better to play it safe and do the line that you're more comfortable with. There's certainly all sorts of angles you can take when you enter and exit each of these obstacles. Some are far more efficient than others, but with a lot more inherent risk. Okay, up now is Tizza Flaps, Just in Time, and Angry Bird. Just seeing Just in Time just come online then. So this is a 4-man race. Shout out to the people watching our live stream. Hello. Tom's out. Oh. Yeah, he was online before. I had video before. Yeah, he's just actually testing it out. Oh, this in the video was Tulip testing it out. Yeah, that's right. I get you. All right, this is actually a 3-man race. Tulip, as soon as you're ready, please duck for cover into the safety zone behind the net. These guys are fast, and they're definitely furious. And I fear for your safety when they take off. It would feel much better for me for you to be closer to me and in my comfort and safety. All right, guys, if you're ready, thumbs up to indicate to me. Sick lad, we'll get going. Pilots, arm your quads. And we'll launch on the tone in less than 5. Random shout out from Samuel Young. Yeah, boy. Right on. Totally agree with that sentiment there. First lap clocked is by Tizza with a 21.5, but he has a gentle, graceful tumble out of that, so that's not going to do him any service for his second lap. Angry Bird clocking a 26.5 just there. He's just starting to get warmed up. This is his 4th battery of the track altogether. Joined us yesterday. No, this morning. Not yesterday. The static from Flaps just here. It's not he crashed out. I know you'd think that, but he actually didn't even make it to the start line. He's still got to do some repairs. No, he's just standing there. Maybe he's just saving his quad. Angry Bird, I heard that, spiraling out of control. Reminds me of a scene from Star Wars when you see the TIE fighter just spiraling out of control and blowing up. You've got something in your camera there. I think you're caught in something. That's not a good sign down there. That's... Stop. Yeah, that's my advice. It's the battery leads. Look, yeah, you're going to incur further damage there. Not to worry, Angry Bird. You're in good place there. You're on the 21st on the ladder by the looks of it. But let's leave this to the Tizza and Just in Time show. Tizza's on lap 4 right now. About to complete lap 5. Just in Time and Tizza both got a top 3 consecutive there in this battery. 106.4 down to a 51.9 for Tizza. And a 125 for Just in Time so far. Just in Time bringing that next lap down. He brings his top 3 consec down to 119. Excellent work. Just take a look at our pilot camera down below me here. That's the boys. They're the ones flying. Some stand, some sit, some sway around. You'd almost think some are dancing. But no, they're FPV. Focused in the zone of their analog floating flying TV station. Tuned in with goggles. Tiny little camera on there. Spits out their video on an analog frequency that they're receiving. That's how it's done. They're not flying at line of sight. They're like imaginary little Lego men sitting in the cockpit seat of their quadcopters there. Brilliant action on the ground when you get close and throttle up. Makes of a nice little dust cloud. And there's the buzzer. 3 minutes done. Tizzer with 5 laps. Just in time with 7. Top 3 there for Tizzer, 51.9. And just in time, 106. I'm just gonna end this view here, and we'll move back to the next group. There are the scores from the run just then. And here's the next group. Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, and BMS Paul. All right, spectators, if you just joined us, make sure you check out the TV screen, get a feel for what it's like to be on board one of these wild rides. It's like a roller coaster, but with less motion sickness, or more. Depends how that person flies. Some are very smooth journeys, some make you want to spew. It all depends on how they feel. You can represent your person in this with aggressive flying or smooth, graceful flying. It's a creative sport, very, very artful in some ways. If you like the idea of drones, you can come check out the 20 STA booth there. That's where you can fly them all the time. Not as fast as this though, but certainly from time to time we have some great competitions here, and get to fly your little hobby drones, build, solder, crash, fly, repeat, solder, borrow parts, steal parts, beg for parts. Chat to the boys. Ask them what their low point was. What have they had to do to get spare parts at a moment's notice? The stories you'd hear. Zach, if you're still watching, Jenko would like that 10% coupon. He's declared himself the winner. Please post the discount code in the live chat. Let people go nuts. Oh yeah, okay. Look, so you may have a trophy coming. That's still a first of some regard. Why do I smell fried chicken? All right, guys, this is Group 3, qualifying round 11 in total out of all the rounds we're doing. Thumbs up for indication of readiness. Brilliant. Here we go, guys. Arm your quads. We'll launch on the turn in less than 5 seconds. Oh, Jenko flipping on the start. This ain't acrobatics. This is, you don't just do a somersault. You meant to lift off. You'll work it out. BMS Paul in the lead right now, ripping around. Clocking the first lap of this run there, BMS Paul, 17.5 seconds. Closely followed by Louis the Fly with a 23.7. Grand Angus, nothing but static. We've lost contact. Jenko hitting the roof, bouncing off a bit, but trying to do a good recovery. I think he's okay. Still okay. Can keep continuing on. BMS Paul on lap 4 right now. 13.73 for his third lap. Trying to push harder and get that sub 40-second top 3 consecutive lap time. He's getting closer though. He's down to a 42.5 now. Couple more of those bad boys and he'll be in the zone. Jenko still ripping around the track there. He's on lap 4 as well. Also with a 42.9 for his top 3 consecutive this run. Oh, Jenko just getting crunchy again. Not sure how I feel about turtling out of that situation. It's kind of risky. BMS Paul now on lap 7. Having completed 6 laps, his top 3 is still 42.2 in this run. Not getting closer to the sub 40, but still a little bit out of reach. If you just wandered up, come say hi to the guys, have a look through some goggles, see what it's like to be on board. Maybe someone who's still flying, that would be a recommendation, because BMS Paul is out. His camera's reset. The cold quad probably reset. Who knows? Looks like it. Toasty battery. Yeah, okay. When you go below the required minimum volts, that's what happens. Your quad falls to the ground despite your wishes, and your camera and flight controller eventually reset too. This round is done, though. That was the full 3 minutes done. Looks like they made the full 3 minutes. Hooray for endurance. And there's the results of that run. Here's the overall results for the day. So don't worry about all the pilots there with a 999. That just means they haven't showed up yet in clock a time. That's the default not yet participated time, or not yet clocked a time. We have 23 pilots with the time on the board on the left-hand column over there. And we're seeing some live changes as race director Mooney punches in those numbers and is reflected in the magic of data and computers on this screen over there. Any changes, Rhett? Louis, you've gone up a few notches. Where are you sitting right now? Louis the Flyer's just jumped on and piggybacked on Tizza there, taking 10th place from him and pushing Tizza back down to number 11th place. How about that? Cash him outside. Shout out to Granger FPV. Hello, with a smiley face. Hello, Granger. Come join us this weekend. Chilling to the nice beats of Daniel Deluxe here on the live stream. This is a synthwave playlist. Very appropriate for the drone racing scene. It feels much like the spaceship racing. Bit 80s. Bit techno. Good for the ambience. Alright, we can cut back to the lifetime view. Next group up now. Dello, Tulip, MT, BMS, Thomas. Here we go, boys. EastsideFPV, Sup Keck. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe one of you youth can advise me on the latest trendings of memes. Welcome, Tulip, to the racing arena. Give him a clap. It's no, no, don't do that. Don't give him a clap. No, you should give him a clap. It's only taken you 4 rounds, and now you've got a quad on the right channel. Oh, hang on. No, it looks like you've just made Dello's day worse. Oh no, he's on. No, yeah, you're on the wrong channel. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Yeah, we'll just wait a little bit there just to get the video sorted. We do want to see the tulip flourish. This is a bulb that was planted yesterday. With the right amount of water and sun, it will blossom into a beautiful flower. We've lost BMS Thomas. Have you been unplugged temporarily to save every milliamp you can? No, you were online before. It wouldn't surprise me though if you were trying to milk out every single milliamp that you could. Oh. Batteries are old. Alright. Yeah, I wouldn't have known. Well, that's good. Good to know about the latest lithium battery technology we can get our hands on. Go with what you like. Most of the people I know are normally puncturing them and killing them before they actually get the number of cycles to deplete the lithium, but yeah. All right, guys, looks like we're all ready to go. I see video for 4. Is everyone ready? No, we still got a tulip on the line? It looks good, but is someone still physically at the quad line there? Okay. Well, we're not ready. Looks good, guys. Just leave it. Leave it. Just fly, tulip. Just fly. Just send it. Seems to be the overused slogan of the event. Hey, we got video for you. Yeah, you're gonna get that. You have to just learn to deal with that. You've got that expensive rapid fire module in your goggles. You should be fine. If you get bad video, there's no helping you. All right, guys, thumbs up to say that you were ready under the circumstances to proceed with the race. That's what I thought. We're all ready. German, arm your quads, and we'll launch on the tone in less than 5. Off they go. BMS Thomas with the immediate fast launch, wasting no time. And first lap will be 11.3. 11.3. Coming up behind him will be Dello, I believe. But not before Tulip crashes into a crunchy mass. Lost a prop. It was looking good until that point. MT's upside down, wanting to crash flip. He's trying to get the quad back over, but never mind. It's BMS Thomas ripping around with a 9.04. Punching that down another 0.2 seconds to 8.8 on the last lap there. .678 and a 9.3. He's going to retire there with 7 laps done. This round is over. 1 minute and 12 seconds from starting. Totally don't need the 3 minutes here. BMS Thomas, that's a 12.567. A little bit better than before. We'll close this view and just go check the results page for a second. And there they are. Here's the results from now, as before. No changes from that last run. Everything is still as it was. Let's just do a quick replay while the group get ready and see what it looks like to be on board with BMS Thomas. That's what I thought. We're all ready. German, arm your quads. We'll launch on the tone. Less than 5. Off they go. BMS Thomas with the immediate fast launch. Wasting no time. And first lap will be 11.3. 11.3. Coming up behind him will be Dello, I believe. But not before Tulip crashes into a crunchy mass. Lost a prop. It was looking good until that point. MT's upside down, wanting to crash flip. Trying to get the quad back over, but never mind. It's BMS Thomas ripping around with a 9.04. Punching that down another 0.2 seconds to 8.8 on the last lap there. .678 and a 9.3. He's going to retire there with 7 laps done. This round is over. 1 minute and 12 seconds. Yeah, that round is over. That was very fast. All over then in the split second. And here I am switching back. That was just a live replay. Good to test from time to time. Because sometimes you never know where you're going to have a spectacular moment that you want to watch at halftime or quarter time. Or at bullet time. Which I assume is frame by frame. Slowly. It looks like we don't have flaps again this round. I believe that's correct. I'm going to assume that's the default position until further notice. We got Tizza on race band 3, just in time. Fat Shark 5 and Angry Bird. Fat Shark 7. Gentlemen, are you ready? Thumbs up. Let's do it. Thank you. Here we go. Arm your quads. We'll go live on the tone or the beep in less than 5. All right, Tiz is in the lead for this group there, circling the high part of the top tent. Now he's down on the ground, and he's about to clock his first lap. That'll be around 20-something seconds. Let's see, 20.891 for Tizza. Just in time, not far behind. There he goes, swinging a little bit wide there, the 29.93. And Angry Bird, 32.5. Oh, someone's decided just to disarm and... Oh, Tizza, you're in that little metal gate girder thing. It's... Oh, nah. Oh, I wouldn't. Like you can see, yeah. Nah, I wouldn't do it. Alright, that's Tizza out, I'm afraid, for this run here. I'll just press this little sound effect. Still got Just in Time, though, and still got Angry Bird. Angry Bird bops off the ceiling. He's in a... Oh, he's in the net now. It kind of like he bounced off like a bouncy ball from the roof to the other roof down into the net. It all happens so fast in this sort of arena. It is unforgiving to the inexperienced. But don't worry, this is the boot camp where you're going to get better. And if not, you might get at least somewhat improved, or at least learn to fly more conservatively in such tight spaces. I mean, this is no bando, but it's definitely going to cause you some quad damage if you want to have a fight with any of the gates here. Just in time, you're our only man left still standing. 1 minute 10 remaining on the clock. Currently with a top 3 consec for this run for 1 minute 17.9. Not bad. Not bad. You can check out the pilot cam down below. These are the guys flying right now if they're standing in the peripheral vision. Just in time in the foreground just there with the lovely blue camo pants. Circling around, this will be, you'll get one more lap if you want. That's a 21.2, nicely done. No, stay on target. Stay on target. Stay. Oh, hits that flag. That flag has got more people than any other flag in this arena. It's the last flag right before you hit the start-finish gate. It is an unforgiving flag. It is a savage flag, but also a fair flag. Don't blame the wind. Don't blame the flag. Just avoid it. All right, it's not that hard. All right, that concludes that race there. There's the results from that run. Don't worry about the individual lap time or the pace. We're only interested in the top 3 consecutive lap time, which is recorded. Not there. It's a limitation of software. Don't blame us. We'd put it there if we could. But don't worry, we're recording that top 3 consecutive. We're putting in this lovely results page for you to consume. There they are again. There's no changes from that run, though, so don't worry. Everything is still as I last announced it. If there's any changes, if anyone moves on up, we'll be sure to let you know about it. Up now, Group 3. Grandungus, Louis the Fly, Genko, and BMS Paul. All right, let's toggle back. Don't wait for you. All right, no BMS Paul. Genko, this is all you, bro. Your position is safe for another run. All right, guys. 3 guys are powered on the starting line. We're good to probably proceed with this as soon as they sit down. Let's waste no time. Just quiet this down gently. All right, guys. Thumbs up. Sweet as. Arm your quads. And we'll launch on the turn in less than 5. Hello to those people watching our live stream. If you just tuned in, this is the AIA 2019 Avalon Air Show Drone Race Display. We're here with the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, New Zealand Defence Force, and EastsideFPV. We've leveraged their gates, their flags, for this lovely under-tent display. And we're here all week for a 6-day marathon of racing, carnage, maybe a bit of freestyle, and definitely some banter. The banter is definitely coming thick and fast between these groups here. They're all battling out to see who will be the champion. Friday will be jam-packed full of special event races there and the elimination phase. But this is Wednesday. This is just day 2. We're still doing qualifying. Thursday, we're going to keep doing qualifying as well. We want to give everyone equal and ample opportunity to clock a time on the board and cement their place on the leaderboard to see who's going to be our top 16. Looks like Jenko's retired from this run there, clocking 1 lap, 1:15.9 second lap. Then I assume you hit something and it all just came undone. Yeah, you don't know. Just shrug. Sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes just lose focus. Sometimes your quad just catches on fire in a ball of flames. That's quad racing. As I gaze down to the pits to my right, there is many people working on repairing, soldering things. Yeah, I see one guy definitely screwing something together, trying to poke stuff together. You definitely learn some good MacGyver skills engaging in this FPV drone racing hobby. You've got the racing side of it, the competitive side of it there, and then also definitely learning things about antennas, electrical components, some coding with the flight controller software, and probably some hazard management and fire management when things go wrong and catch on fire. Surprising, I haven't seen any fires today, but I do have a lovely safety bucket here to my right, with on my left, with full of sand. So if you have one of those batteries, bury it. We don't want to be inhaling those fumes. 35 seconds left on the clock today on this run. Grand Angus and Louis the Flyer both still up and racing. We've got 7 laps from Louis the Flyer with a top 3 of 55.46. Grand Angus doing a 110 with 110.3 across 3. 6 laps done. Grand Angus still getting along, just jumping over the little the hazard guide ropes there. Good thing those little orange flags, otherwise it'd be a bit of a death trap. Here comes Grand Angus around for the start-finish gate, but clips the ground, spins off. I'd say put it down after that lap. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's it. It's done. Done. Right on the buzzer, Angus. Beautifully done. You milked that 3 minutes with precision, like a hungry baby to a bottle of milk or something. There's the results from that round. Looking at our live stream chat, Bribey123, looking good, Timmy. Thanks, bro. Thanks for all your help with the local CMRC club and its activities there. It's helped me tweak and fine-tune these little graphical things in the stream to make it a well-presented show. To sort of, give you the appropriate FOMO at home of you missing out. Especially if your name is Zach. I'm sure you've got a huge case of the FOMO right now. Huge. It's all right. You'll get over it. Okay, up back to Group 1. Dello, Tulip, MT, and BMS Thomas. Let's see how quickly you can ruin this battery. Not ruin, but just fully deplete it of all the milliamps it has to give. Come on, Chris. You're going to get a time on the board. Take it easy. Take it chill. Just get around. Jenko just worked out why he couldn't take back off. He has a floppy helix arm, literally severed. Although it looks like all the wires are intact at least, so it's just a couple of screws and a bit of pride. Small price to pay. just going to get up momentarily and just move my little PA speaker to avoid the horrible feedback that I can encounter. Hello to our spectators wandering by, checking out the TV, especially that man in the fine suit. He's dressed too well for this place. Hello over there. he knows I'm talking to him, that's right. Come tune in, watch our stream here. About to see some epic drone racing from BMS Thomas. He's our world champion of 2017, I think it was, Thomas? 2018? What? I forget. Have you lost count? Okay, 2017, early 2018 world champion. He's also the Australian champion for 2016, 2017, but he was robbed of the 2018 title in November last year. I think he's going to come back more furious than ever in 2019 to reclaim that spot. He was hoping for the hat trick. Doesn't always work out though. This, like that rap song, this game is like 20% skill. No, wait. What would be the ratio here? There's definitely a huge factor of luck. I'd say it's 60%. 20% skill, 20% good quadcopters, and then 60% luck is what makes you a champion. Really, it comes down to luck. What channel is Thomas on? Fat Shark 5. No, 7. All right, up coming to the spectator stand there. Spectators, you see a tall man called Justin. He's a lovely, beautiful man. He's got some goggles. If you want to press them up to your face, you can tune in to what it's like to be a passenger on the Wild Thomas ride. Don't worry, it only lasts a minute. And if you feel motion sickness, just pull the goggles away. Please don't spew. It's definitely possible. Trust me. You'll see. All right. We all good to go? Thumbs up, please. All right. Enjoy the wild ride. Watch the TV. Bottom right channel, or in this case, with all 6 grid, the middle center. Bottom center. All right, guys. Arm your quads. We're going to go live on the tone in less than 5. Bottom center. There. That one. Zippity doodah. Circling around the top tower there, through the gates with absolute precision and speed performance. That turn there is so aggressive, so tight, it gets him 11.1 from the starting line. But it's going to get faster and faster. This is like that roller coaster where you say slow down. They're like, what? Go faster? No, slow down. Can Biz have fries with that? Yes, you can. There should be fries here available at some point. BMS Thomas already on lap 4, 8.86 seconds. Here he comes again. 8.89 seconds. This is a consistent 8-point-something second lap. It ain't going to get much faster than this. Ripping around, overtaking people. He's dealing with traffic, traversing the course, staying above the grass, staying below the tent, and not having a single impact on any of the obstacles. 8.83, but he got an 8.5 there. That's as low as it's going to get, I think. Oh, yeah, you've beat your previous best 3. Here we go. And it's over. It's over. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's like to be on a wild roller coaster ride for 1 minute and 10 seconds of an indoor racetrack. Mind the motion sickness, though. This track is still live. Delo's still going up on race band 3. He's zipping around. The show is not over yet. Oh, now it's over. That's definitely... Or is it? Ah, he's done some good work. Delo, land it. You've already improved in your time. You're not going to get better now. Just redeem. Oh, no, he wants to push it. Ignores my sage advice. This is what happens. When you go against Timmy's advice, you incur further quad damage. Listen to Tim. I've been there, man. I've broken many things. I've gone to the USA. I've gone to France for a drone race. You just got to know when to just give it a rest. You should have done that then. All right, though. But I've got good news for you, Delo. You've moved up on the leaderboard, though. Yeah, oh, what? Just hang on a second. I'll tell you in a moment. He did take up a bunch of time. Let's see. Let's just calm down. Have a breather. All right, let's go to the results page. Delo, have you put that time in yet? It's going in now. Delo, where do you go? Boom! You've nudged down Mittens to 7th place, and you are now in 6th place. I believe you're the highest ranking RAF pilot in this group here, so you've got bragging rights amongst your fellow constituents. But I'm afraid when it comes to Army v Air Force right now, Jenko's got you trumped by, literally a second. 1.5 seconds. So 1.5 seconds across 3 laps separates the top Air Force pilot from the top Army pilot. But then, like, here comes Kwato going, yeah, boys, what's up? I'm like a whole 6 seconds ahead again. So they have 2 seconds per lap is what Kwato has across the Australian boys there. So when it comes to the Mano Mano, who's their best, New Zealand's currently taking the lead on this qualifying ladder board here. Right on, boys. Right on. Let's switch back. Got some Tizza action now, is it? And flaps. No, that was just then. No, this is now. Yep. Tizza flaps just in time. And Angry Bird, you are on deck right now. Yeah, you, Justin. You. I'm just going to run away for one moment.
All right, we all ready? All right, we're going to get started in just a second. Pilots, Army or quads, we're starting on the tone in less than 5.
What up? I'm back. Thanks for carrying on without me for a moment, Rhett. Sometimes you just gotta do what needs to be done. Tizza, Angry Bird just in time, all on lap 2. Although Tizza's done something hectic to his camera. I hope he hasn't smashed the lens. I hope it's just receded inside the TPU pod there. There's definitely some debris in the way. What a lovely day here we are at the AIA, Australian International Air Show 2019 at Avalon Airport. I've never been surrounded by so many planes. Not literally here, but all around me. As far as the eye can see. Spending my lovely week with the Army, the Navy, the Air Force and the New Zealand Defence Forces, not to mention EastsideFPV, under this lovely huge tent with a great track. Testing the pilot's abilities, skills, and focus as they attempt to qualify for the top six. Oh! I'm playing that back. 11:18. That's going to be played back again, Tizza. You can be sure of that. 11:18. Mental note. Someone write that in the chat for me. 11:18 and 50 seconds. We're going back to watch. Oh, no, it's not recording. Never mind. Press the wrong button. Yeah. It'll be permanently embedded in the live stream on YouTube, though, but I just won't be able to go back and do a replay now. Was not recording that. Consider yourself lucky. All right, Tiz is spinning out there. Still up. We still have Angry Bird still navigating the track with nice smoothness. I feel comfortable on being a passenger of this quad right here. Not jerking me around too much. Keeping it nice and smooth. Keeping the camera nice and level. Most of the guys in the Army are flying the Impulse RC Helix. It's a good choice of racing frame. But as all things in the quad scene, they become superseded pretty fast. I remember a time when newer motors were coming out every 2 weeks. Couldn't keep up. Don't follow the hype. Tim's advice. Pro tip. Or follow the hype, depending on how much you, how involved you are. Sarah, the mediator, get in front of our pilot camera, taking a good photo of Tizza in the zone, or a video. Angry Bird has just jumped over the sparrow. What does that mean? Oh, as in bumped up. Okay, that's... I thought you meant there was actually a sparrow in there. Yeah, okay. No, we're talking about other pilots and the ladder board here. There's going to be some movement on the results board. We'll go check it out in just a second. Hello to Arc FPV. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Good to see you. If you got a ticket for the weekend, come check us out. Come say hi. Maybe come fly. This round is over, though. Running to 3 minutes 22. Bit of overtime there. These pilots know how to take it casual, take it chill. Angry Bird, what'd you get? 69 seconds for your 3 laps there. That's definitely going to push you up the ladder a little bit. Yeah. Wait and see who you're going to disappoint now. Who have you thrown shade towards? Ah, there you go. Pumped above Sparrow. You're now in the 20th place. Sparrow's moved down to place 21. There's my hair. Could have used some new gel. Hey, what? Oh, yeah, okay. So there was something in his lens. Oh, yeah, it's actually... I've never seen it where it's actually missing a chunk of the lens. Like, you can see there's a chunk actually missing, but I'd probably still keep going with it. It's not the worst. It's pretty bad, but not the worst. I've seen people fly with worse. Yeah, he's going to clean the part of the lens that's still there, the glass that still remains. Because I've actually... Murphy's Law, you put a new one in and you'll break it straight away. Snap. No good. Let's get the next group up now. This is Group 3. Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, and BMS Paul. All right, looks like these guys are all together. BMS Paul, shamefully bowing out. He's thumbs down. He's too busy playing with his camera, as you do. Never mind. We've got 3 heroes in the line here. Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, and Jenko. They're good to go. Let's toggle this up. Make sure I'm recording this in case of any Jenko carnage. I'm expecting it. You know, I can feel it in my chest. I'm your quads. Start on the tone in less than 5. Rhett did that too prematurely. I'm going to pause that. Do it again, Rhett. On the tone in less than 5. Yeah. Nah. It's better to do it properly. Nah, I did the transition at the right time. I just kept talking when I should have shut up. Louis the Fly whacking to the top of the next FPV gate. And now I can see him upside down, creating little crop circles in the ground, invoking the dust worms. But turtle moding out to continue on. Jenko already on lap 2, about to hit lap 3 now. Is that a false read? There we go, lap 3. .44.9 for Jenko's top 3 consecutive now. Pushing that down to her. That's a false read. That was too early. Looks like Grand Angus is down and in the dirt. He may try and turtle. Could be worth a shot. Louis the Fly still going though. He's on lap 3 now with an 18.8 and the last one there. Ah, Jenko, that's what I was expecting. Crunchy McCrunch. All good though. You build your quads tough for sure. Gets straight back up and keeps on going. He needs to build his quads quite tough because I hear it's pretty rough in Townsville. You gotta make them waterproof these days as well. Oh, missed the gate though. You have to go double back. That's gonna cost him a few seconds on a good time there. Oh, clips the ground, tumbles right up against the netting. Will you better roll out of that? It's gonna be a. Oh yeah, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I think you can do it. Yeah, just keep using turtle to roll further away from the net. You've got your prop broken as that, so that might retire your run there. But you've got a 40.2. That's a good run. Almost beating your best, but you're in the 39 club, so not an improvement there in your ladder position. 40 seconds left on the clock. We're still watching Louis the Fly on race band 4. He's up to lap 7 right now. And then clip something on lap 7. It's alright, still going though. He's looking at a 52.5. Alright, this run is done with 4 seconds remaining, saving a precious seconds there amongst our schedule. There's the results from that race then. Jenko, Louis the Fly, Grand Angus Bemis, Paul. 6 laps of Jenko, 8 laps of Louis the Fly. All right, up now will be Dello, Chulip, MT, and BMS Thomas. If you want to say hi to any pilots, send me any words of encouragement from the live stream, let me know, and I'll sing it on out. I won't sing it out literally, but I'll definitely say it. All right, MT's on the line and powered up. All right, Tulip has come online on Race Band 4. If you want to tune into any goggles that you've been handed around, tune into either Race Band 4, Fat Shark 5, or Fat Shark 7. A bit of a hint. Fat Shark 7 will be the wild, fast ride. The candle that burns 4 times as bright for a quarter of the duration. But it's a good ride. This is not to be expected though. When you start out, you will be much slower than this. This is how many years of flying, Thomas? You were flying in 2015, so it's at least 4. That counts. 20. Yeah, okay. 6 years of multi-rotor flying, and what did you do before? A bit of planes or helicopters? Okay, 2 years of flying planes and then followed by 6 years of flying FPV racing quads. Not to mention a very strict training regime. Definitely having his healthy cereals in the morning. Plenty of fruit juice and stuff. And Coke, yeah. Strict diet of Mission Foods chips and Cocoa Pops. Takes them intravenously. Okay. Is video ready? Is anyone still on the line there? Is everyone back from the net? Oh, yeah. Ah, Dello, come on. Your video's not going to get any better. Take out Jenko. Yeah, you can do it. Gotta, you know, big up for the RAF boys to try and overthrow the top army participant. All right, everyone's good. Let's get this going. Switching views. Arm your quads. And launch on the tone in less than 5. All right, everyone's down except BMS Thomas. No, wait, Tulip's made a recovery and gotten back up. BMS Thomas with an 8.8. And Tulip gone dark. 8.78 for BMS Thomas's third lap. Let's see if he can... Oh, yes, he's getting closer to his best lap, best TQ time. He could beat it. Oh, there he goes. Now with a 26.2. Don't think you can... Oh, you can. An 8.7, an 8.6, and an 8.7 gives you 26.156. It doesn't get much faster than that, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for BMS Thomas, who the only survivor of this run and beating his previous best lap time and just inching himself further and further away from everybody else and destroying our hopes and dreams of, you know, getting a time close to his. That's the reality of the situation, really. Not going to sugarcoat it. We can get the next group up shortly. We're going to record those times in there. You've done that already? Thomas's time. Let's have a look. Let's just switch over to this view here. BMS Thomas, top time there. Top right of the left column. Top left, sorry, of the left column. BMS Thomas, 26.16. That means the person next behind him will be Industry Pilot X-Tech, 33.06. So that's a separation of 7 seconds across 3 short laps between BMS Thomas and the next contestant. Following that, there's another 2.7 second gap between that and New Zealand Defence Force pilot Kwato. The X-Tech and Kwato will be coming up in the afternoon session from about 1 p.m. We're getting towards the tail end of the first group here. We'll be breaking for lunch and letting some people do freestyle, or if you, there might be some coordination, do some have a try of a tiny whoop if you want to have a fly of a drone and get a sweet taste for the addiction. First hit free here at the drone racing tent, like all good quad dealers. So then we're going to be moving into the next group. Will be Tizza, Flaps, Just in Time, and Angry Bird. Tizza's already on the starting line, already powered on. RTG, ready to go. Yeah, we know that. You're definitely out, Flaps. So out right now. Might see you Friday. It's alright, he's got a good time on the board though. Flaps doesn't have to worry. He's sitting comfortably at position 9, so as far as he's concerned, he can retire till Friday and he'll still make the top 16. It's really up to everyone from, you know, lower than that to really... Huh? Are they going to come Friday? Oh, boys. Word on the street is we're going to have some special guests, civilian pilots, come join us for Friday. So they get to fly this track and they get to qualify. Some names there that might be familiar to you will be Tilted, who's currently in 24, well, ranked 24. He's going to turn up. I've got word that Below Zero and also Red Roo will be turning up. So you can pretty much assure that the bubble is now at Sav on 13. So you're going to get a time better than 54 at this point, I reckon. Who knows? Who knows where it could go? But nobody's safe. Nobody is safe at all. All right, just waiting on Just in Time and Angry Bird. Just in Time, is he out there? He's coming? Yeah, when it comes to comes to this group here, the Army are definitely more prepared than the Air Force. This has just been standing here with his arms folded, looking mildly unimpressed. You can see the back of him there in the pit cam. Come on, guys. Yeah, oh, it's just that's that cam down there in the witch's hat. Yeah, yeah. Just having tea and scones, along with your 5-star accommodation too, I'm sure. Something under the stars, something. Yeah, that's right. Been getting a good feel between the Air Force versus Army banter. There seems to be a small war on the word usage there. I was getting used to it though. Like some of the ambient noise I was getting so used to that my mind was just filtering it out. Like I've got Bose built in into my brain. Industrial depth. That's actually what it is, isn't it? Hooray! Permanent ear damage. All right, 3 quads are on the line. Are we just waiting on someone to run back? No. They're all there, yeah? Oh, of course we are. Oh, well. At least he's getting a quad out on the line, right? Not like someone else in this group. Just chill out with me to the smooth sounds of Zayas. This is a very relaxing song. I want you to all be at peace and full calmness. Fly smooth. May your props be straight and your racing lines be true. Let's get going, guys. I'm going to assume you gave me a thumbs up. So I'm going to have you launch on the tone in less than 5. You can see Tiz is still persevering with his smashed up camera lens. That little interference on the left-hand side of his video is not an obstruction. It's literally glass missing from the camera lens. He can buy a spare, but as I said, Murphy's Law, as soon as you replace it, you'll break a fresh one. So he's decided to let it roll. Well, Angry Bird's trying to play turtle. Just in time, just taking it chill. He's definitely embracing the chill music we have going on right now and just cruising through. Having a good time here. At the AIA 2019 Avalon Airshow Drone Race. You just come in to check out the spectator booth there, check out the TV, have a look. This is what the STA 20 guys do for fun, but during their real day-to-day jobs, they're flying bigger drones with far more capability and less intensity. Go check them out. They got the display just past the spectator booth there. Just walk around the corner of the tent. You'll see them. They'll invite you in. Ask them if they can have a fly. Ask them for a fly. Maybe they'll throw one up for you. Alright, Tizzer and Just in Time getting around the track there. They've got lap 4. They've both done 4 laps, so they're on their 5th lap now. Alright. Alright, Tizzy, you're still comfortably sitting in spot number 10. You need to beat 3 consecutive lap time of 51 is your previous best. You're currently sitting on 57. Just in time, you just done a 102 there. Not currently beating your best of 59.159. Tizza clipping the gate, unplugged. Static means goodbye, good night, sweet prince. There'll always be another round. Ah, and crunch goes to Justin. That's it for this group here. 10 seconds remaining, so not much more action was going to be happening here, let's be honest here. Let's end this run and get the next group up. This is qualifying round 14. That was group 2. We've got group 3 up now. After we punch in these numbers. Grand, Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, and BMS Paul, you are up now. Time to make it rain, show us how it's done, or Show us how to spend money unnecessarily on broken quad parts. All right, the pilots are down, the pilots are powered on, the pilots are ready. You can see them in the pit cam tent there. They just pulled the goggles down like those futuristics videos you see in promo movies. They're plugged into the Matrix. Let's do this, boys. Choose the red pill. Arm your quads and launch on the tone in less than 5. No BMS Paul this run. He's retired. He knows that he can't be beat. Someone's got a loose prop. That's not a loose little pig in the net here. That's a loose prop. Sounds distinctly like a squealing pig, but trust me, it's different. Sounds horrible. I don't know who it is, but it sounds horrible. It's Angus. Oh, it's Jenko. Thank you for making it stop. It was hurting my ears. Loose prop, yep. Makes it really hard for your motors to try and keep spinning it. Can sometimes cause you to burn out a motor altogether. It was going well until that point, though. So never mind, this is the Grand Angus and Louis the Fly show right now. Race Band 3, Race Band 4, the top 2 videos just here to my, well, the left as you see me. Let's see, Grand Angus on lap 2, Louis the Fly just clocked lap 2 then. He's now on lap 3, both of them. 22.1 from Angus and a 16.9 for Louis. Not yet, they're not. Let's see if we see some position movements here. No position movements yet. Oh, Louis hits a flag or a gate. I just looked up just at the right time. Definitely the next FPV gate down there. He's now got a loose prop. I can hear it. All right, just you, Angus. It's all you, bro. The surviving pilot of this race here. Done 4 laps. Clocked a 105.155 for your top 3 consecutive here. And that's so far going to bump you up 1 position on the ladder right now. Could have, yeah, and then you crashed. That's okay. It's okay. You've still improved your position there on the ladder. We'll have a quick check of the results screen just so you can then go and shout it out. That's the results from that run there, and here's the overall results right now. Grand Angus has moved up from the 19th spot to the 18th spot and nudged Tulip down 1 position. Other than that, all other scores have maintained the current standings. I think we're back to Group 1 now, and the next qualifying round, we're up to round 15. We'll just load that view up in just a second. In the meantime, just have a look at the scores. There we go. All right, Dello, Tulip, MT, and BMS Thomas, it's your time to shine once again. All right, guys, we'll call this the last qualifying round for the morning session, 15. So that means we had, what did we get to? 7 yesterday, so 7. All right, that means we're achieving 8 qualifying rounds. So for the afternoon, guys, you're going to get 8 qualifying rounds. All right, that's the benchmark being laid down by the morning group. So when it comes to Group 3 finish up here, we'll close the stream for a moment, take a bit of an hour break, and just going to put things here in the system on autopilot while we let people do any quad testing, freestyle. I think there's some interest there. You might be able to come and fly a tiny whoop and have a bit of a go of what it's like to fly a drone. Not these racing drones, guys. It'll be, yeah, like the one with trainer wheels, effectively. But it won't be yours either. So you mean you can, yeah, someone else's to break. So not to worry. Come have a go. Come have a chat to the guys in the red shirts. They'll talk to and facilitate and hook you up with one of the brothers over there who will get your hands on a controller. Get a sweet taste of that FPV action. Maybe not FPV, but at least fly. In that time, we'll have a bit of a lunch break ourselves. I'm going to go have a bit of a wander maybe with Rhett and see what the rest of the display has for us. And then we'll come back at 1 o'clock for the afternoon session. 1 o'clock. We will reshare the live stream link, though, at the appropriate time. So don't worry. We'll let you know what's going on. Oh no, MT's out. He's got no video. Should be a quick, easy repair though. Yeah, you got all afternoon now. All right, guys, here we go. Dello, top left. Tulip, top right. And BMS Thomas, bottom right. That's the wild roller coaster ride of angry aggression on the sticks. Tune into that one if you feel so inclined. Let's get going. Bringing up the live view. Arm your quads. And launch on the turn in less than 5. Looks like Thomas is taking easy for the first lap. That's not the launch I expected from him from the start there, but don't worry. He knows that the first lap's not always going to be the best. That's where you warm up and then pick up the pace like he does now. Already on lap 2. That first lap was an 11.2. But he gets a sub 9. Here we go. 8.74. Dello on lap 2. Tulip on lap 2. BMS Thomas, 8.86. Watch out. It's happening. Oh, Thomas has to make a bit of a thumb mistake. That's going to cost his top 3 lap time there. He goes at 26.5, but that's not going to be an improvement on the previous one. His battery's already sagging below the 14-volt mark. It's definitely got some issues there. Tulip has a bit of a crunch. Goes dark. That's for the camera is buried in the ground somewhere. BMS Thomas now on lap 7. Just look, lap 6 there with a 9.3. That's probably the end of the battery there. So he's just taking it easy with this last lap and going to nurse it back in. All eyes on Dello, I was going to say, but now he's gone static. That's all she wrote. Yeah. All right. And in 1 minute and 15 seconds, that round is over. There we go. Okay, guys, that was the end of Group 1. That's your morning done, boys. So you can now have a nice rest. Go check out the lovely AIA 2019 display. There's hundreds of planes on display, heaps of trade stalls, and all types of things. I actually have no idea. I'm looking to find out myself. I'll come back at 1 o'clock and tell you all about all the cool things I've seen. No, not for you. You're up now, Justin. Like, yeah, as in, all I meant to say was Group 1, that was your last battery. But you still have one more battery, Justin. You got 10 minutes to turn up. He can be just in time. I'd rather you be early. Maybe we just change your name to Early Justin. But yeah, just in time's fine. You own this quad. All right. About time. You know, I don't know how many batteries you've done so far, but it works. And the return of Flaps. Hoo-yah, hoo-yah. This is the man who left yesterday afternoon with a gloomy face, no working quads. He probably bought like 20 of them. And then he spent all night repairing them and sourcing parts. He was literally soldering components from one PCB to another PCB. This is like full STEM, like electronics, full MacGyver. It's all those things ground into one. The desperation in his eyes to get back on the field has been impeccable. And we applaud you. Your perseverance is second to none. He got Airforce to do the hard soldering. Of course he did, didn't he, Dello? Of course he did. That's what I'm talking about. This Air Force versus Army banter. It must be a historic tradition that's never changed, I assume. Is that right, Steve? It's gone on forever. I like it. I fully approve. Here's another helix to fix. So it looks like the Army's outsourcing quad repairs to the Air Force. Make sure they want to get the soldering done with accuracy and no excessive solder, no cold solder joints. Not that. Yeah. I know you're good with hot glue, Flaps. I've seen you make a good trophy out of hot glue and broken parts. You certainly had more broken parts than anyone I've seen before. So you've always got that going for you, so yeah, that's nice. All right, guys, this is Group 2, qualifying round 15. This is the second last race before we take the lunch break, and we'll be resuming everything here at 1 o'clock with the second group, right? That's when we'll see Industry Pilot X-Tech and Quato, the second and third seed, trying to improve their lap time, try to see if they can make a scratch on the 26.3 from BMS Thomas. Everyone's ready. We're going to kick over now. Thumbs up. I assume you've given them to me. Yeah, good boys, good boys. Arm your quads as we go live on the tone in less than 5. Oh, Flaps, after all that repair, that's the best you could do. Flip on the start. And Tizzy, you went static and you're back now. Yeah, you're back now. But you've got, I'd say, a faulty XT60 connector or something that could be easily short-circuited. So I expect you to power up again unexpectedly. And I thought we're going to see, you know. Well, Justin Time's upside down. Not sure if he'll turtle out. It's his own quad. Probably doesn't want to damage that. Happy to damage someone else's, though. Oh, no, there he goes with the crash flip. But right now, this is Angry Bird, our lone survivor, our lone flying pilot, circling the top of the big tent, and now traversing the ground section below. Angry Bird on lap 3, just clocked a 23.3, and just in time after a bit of mishaps in the earlier moments, 103 for your first lap. Not going to help you with your top 3 consecutive. All right, Angry Bird now on lap 5. Or was that an early read? That's it there. Lap 5. This is the second last race of the day. 45 seconds remaining. We have Group 3 coming up for their last one next. Of the morning, not the day. The day is only going to be at the halfway point after that. Good correction there, thank you. There's some loud jets flying behind me. You won't be able to hear them through this. It's short range, but they're there, trust me. Just checking out our live YouTube chat. Not much activity in the last 15 minutes or so, but people are watching. I can see those numbers. Hello. Oh, Angry Bird clipping the top of the double-story gate there. Thrown to the ground and unplugged. That 3-minute time is up. Just in time, finish your lap or just fly into the net. Whatever you do, do that. Yeah, you do you. I'd like to land personally. There's the results from that race then. Group 3 will be up next. This will be your last battery of the morning. And then we'll sort of open up the track for anyone to do any quick repairs and you know, test their quads. Basically open season. Free range flying. From the live chat, Super Dizzy Die, are you flying, Timmy? 9. I brought no quads, I brought no transmitter, I brought no goggles. I'm participating in the capacity of the man, the jerk with the microphone. Oh, give me a look at that. When you took off, that happened. Well, yeah, okay, so firstly, you got the... At least you attempted to keep it sealed with the... Was that bubble gum? Oh, it came with that now. Alright, quality reinforcement there. And a broken prop with all 3 blades sheared off at the hub. You know what? That's still good. Hey, what'd you do with your lens? Did you rotate it so the top was out of the way? Oh, you gotta fix that. You gotta retwist that lens. Oh no, says Di. She saw your carnage, Tizza. She's shed a tear of sorrow. Louis the Fly says hi to Di. That rhymes. Grand Angus, Louis the Fly, Jenko, and BMS Paul. This is your last battery for today. You get to do this again tomorrow, though, so don't go into a panic or a frenzy. But we're about to... This is the last battery, so we'll be concluding this round at 12. This means it's about roughly a 2.5-hour session to get you guys through 8 rounds. Pretty good. We're pretty efficient here. Having a good time at the AIA 2019 Avalon Air Show. Let's get started. Give me a thumbs up, please. Arm your quads. And launch on the turn in less than 5. Here we go. Jenko in the lead, right behind Louis the Fly and Grand Angus together. In the camera of Grand Angus, you can see, oh, I think, was that a bit of a mid-air? He got clipped. He's tumbled to the ground and upside down. Louis the Fly is closely chasing Jenko. A bit of formation flying there through the gate. You get momentary glimpses of a little X-shaped pattern. Oh, yeah. Type FPV, yo, great to have this on the TV. That's the only way to watch this experience. It makes these small little windows much bigger and you can really get the whole picture on there. And then you can turn the volume up and down as you please. But you can't silence me. I'm a guaranteed voice on this stream. Jenko bound down there, smashing the gate, tumbling through the next gate after that. But hey, that quad, he builds tough. He's back up and keeps going. Grand Angus, I'm not sure. I think you've retired for this race there. You're trying to turtle. Yeah, he turns around and shakes his head. No good. You can see him down there. The Angus. And then there's little celebrity X-Tech there staring at the screen aimlessly. Yeah, now he's chuckling back and forth. You can see yourself. Yeah, you can see yourself on the TV. Out-of-body experience. Louis the Fly and Jenko still racing right now. Jenko on lap 5. Louis the Fly on lap 5. No, Jenko now on lap 6. 51.8 for his top 3 consecutive there. But he's under the 40-second mark for his best 3, so not an improvement there, but he's bumped that down to 46. Louis the Fly now on 52.3. Jenko, 50.7. Ooh, Louis, not so good, my friend. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. Jenko, crunchy, goodbye. Louis, the only pilot remaining, 54 seconds left on the clock. You can get another 2-3 laps in if you please. Be our guest. All eyes on you, my friend. Oh. I've got a GoPro on it. Yeah, don't break your GoPro. If it's a session 5, you probably can't get too many more of them. I think they're becoming a bit rare now. Wow, okay. Let's conclude that run. We'll take a quick look at the results, and then we'll wrap this up for the morning session. We'll come back at 1 o'clock, approximately. There'll probably be a new live stream link, but if you want to get notified, I think you can do some sort of subscribey thing. I don't care if you do or I don't care if you don't. That's if you want to, that's fine. If not, don't worry. Some link will get to you via some means. So, concluded the qualifying results for the morning session. BMS Thomas still in rank 1, 26.16. Jenko still in position 4 there from the morning group, 39.28. BMS Paul also didn't improve on his yesterday time of 40.3. It's still there. Dello, though, is pumped right up next to BMS Paul, 0.3 seconds behind him there with a 40.63. Josh Nader, we haven't seen yet. He's in the afternoon. Flaps, he did not improve on yesterday's time. He did get a quad out there towards the end, but then it didn't arm, so oh well. Come back to that later. Louis the Fly, 10th place, 50.94. Tizza right behind him in 51.71. 10th and 11th place there, so they're in a good position. Probably fairly safe to keep within the bubble, within the top 16, but let's see how that pans out. It could all be undone on Friday when we get the influx of EastsideFPV crew coming in and dominating the racetrack here. And then there's a few other times there. Cam in 12th place. Sav 13th. He hasn't flown yet. Just in time. 14th place. I think he's bumped up a few positions there from yesterday. Macca in 15th. We'll see him in the afternoon along with Shep Thickles as well. Grand Angus sitting comfortably on 18th place right now with a 65.16. Angry Bird comes in this morning. Started at 23rd and clawed his way up to 19th place. 65.95. And Shulip got a few good runs on the board this morning. Sitting at 20th place. 66.89. 20 Sparrow haven't seen yet, nor have we seen Father or Rook. They're in the afternoon session, so we'll come back to watch those. That's all from me now. I'm just gonna switch to this little thing and say goodbye. We'll be back at 1 o'clock approximately, right? Love you all. Goodbye.